Morning, Tara. Any chance your grandma may have passed down any folk remedies for ailing cattle?
No, why? Is one of your cows sick?
Well, that's the thing. I just don't know. She's not producing milk, but Dr. Syed checked and said she doesn't seem to have an infection. I may have forgotten to feed her once, or twice.
The animals get sick if you forget to feed them?
Apparently! And I can't get a vet to come in from off-island for at least another week or so. I just wish someone in Fairhaven really knew animals. Let me know if you think of anything.
I may know someone.
Not to brag, but I gained 12 followers over the past 3 days. Mm-hmm. You are looking at an up-and-coming Pix-to-Twit star.
Aw, who's a good kitty?
You know, I was the Summertide star once.
Are you joking? Honestly, I can't tell if you're joking.
Excuse you, Tara. Anybody can be the Summertide star. It's all about the attitude.
Angus is the most wholesome gamer I've ever met. We started playing fighting games at his place on Saturdays. I always beat him, and he just grins and says, "Oh, you really got me, Kim." I just wish he'd stop asking me to go to the Consciousness Center.
My mom was a Summertide star once, right after we moved here.
How old were you then? I feel like I remember seeing you playing in town by the general store.
Oh, yeah. Lena used to mind me sometimes when my folks were running the bar. We moved to Fairhaven right when I was 5. I don't have many memories of life back home, to tell you the truth.
Oh, Thomas, your basket is always such a classic single man's shopping list. Mac and cheese, yep. A peanut butter, instant noodles. It reminds me of Parker's pantry when we were first dating. He was stunned the first time I cooked him a real meal.
Well, Parker is certainly a lucky guy.
Thomas, you should go by Sophia's diner more often for some real home cooking. She seems to like you.
She say that? Well, I do like her place. She works hard to keep it going. Can't be easy all on her own. All right. Well, ladies, I need to get back to my farm.
I worry about him, living on that farm all by himself. It must get lonely.
He's never had a long-term relationship?
A few, but they flamed out years ago. And there was us. But that was back in high school. I think Thomas just struggles to get close to people, even if he likes them. This shop has been in my family for 5 generations. Well, maybe longer if you count my ancestor Helga Dahl's shop that stood on this spot. It burned down in the Great Fairhaven Fire of 1817.
Oh no, that sounds terrible. Was Helga okay?
Oh yes, she was acquitted.
That's not what I...
The constable thought she started it, but he had no proof, did he?
Every year we spend so much time preparing the summer festival, and then it goes by in a blink.
Yup, sure did.
My Nona used to say the same thing about making the Passover Seder, but all the hard work is worth it if it brings the ones you love together.
My mum's been calling me every week lately. I want to pick up, but then I hesitate so long the phone stops ringing.
The one nice thing about the heat is everyone loves to seek refuge in our nice, cool consciousness center. Founder Korn is going to love our chapter's numbers.
What did you think of Otto's speech, Shelby?
I don't like it. I've seen this all before, even after the war. When there were troubles, whoever was in charge would point to us as the source of their problems. That's what they do. So their people don't notice their failure at managing things is the real reason.
I love working in my garden and the feeling of soil in my hands. I just don't like it under my fingernails. Some people...
Stop by Town Hall anytime if you're looking for volunteer opportunities. We could always use another pair of hands.
I'm doing the flowers for Francis and Angus's wedding. I just can't bring myself to tell Francis that peonies aren't in season.
What about marigolds? They're kind of bright and fluffy.
He says they are filler flowers.
Congratulations on being named the Summertide Star. You know, my Vanessa was the Summertide Star the year we met. There never has been a more beautiful Summertide Star, before or since.
Oh, Angus, even for you, that was a terrible joke.
Whatever, you're laughing. How about this one? What do you call a gay pride parade in Fairhaven? 5 people and a flag. So, what about you, Miss Tara? What side of the parade would you fall on? Inquiring minds want to know.
Angus, that's none of your business. Tara, you don't have to answer that.
I follow my heart wherever it leads. I don't really care about labels, to be honest.
Ooh, I like her, Kim. Forgive me if I overstepped. It's just that I want to try a recipe for this romantic chocolate fondue to go with my fresh pound cake, and there are no new couples around here to give it a whirl. Let me know if you know anyone who might be interested. Sebastian keeps asking me about setting up a pizza oven in here, but that kind of pie is not my forte. No siree. I order my za from Sophia, just like everybody else.
This island is so quiet at night. Where my cousins live, they have these little coqui frogs that make noises all night long. They're cute, but loud, like Angus when he's snoring.
I've been experimenting with more metal-worked art. Oh, I wish I had the space for a proper sculpture garden.
Almost time to put on my thicker wetsuits. And the thicker a wetsuit is, the more you have to do a crazy chicken dance to get your legs out.
The energy of this town is special. Don't forget to take it in every once in a while.
I'll be honest, I've heard of werewolves before, fairies and goblins too, but not kurupiras. Are kurupiras a kind of goblin or something?
That's silly. No. We are kurupiras. Nothing more, nothing less. Though we survive on the same magic as our goblin friends.
Ariel, do you know any remedies to cure sick animals?
I might. Who's it for? A pequeño woodland creature?
No, a farm animal.
Perhaps freedom will cure what ails her? But the magnificent bovine does not deserve to suffer due to her owner's neglect. Gather some coconuts from the beach. Make this potion. That should set her right. Oh, and you'll need this. I'll give it to you this one time. But in the future, you can buy more from me. Although, I do hope you tend your animals well enough that you won't need it.
You said a while back that you had something to tell me about the gloaming?
Yes. The wellspring that you witches balance. It exists in the Fey world. The human world is not itself magical, but magic bubbles up from elsewhere. That's the gloaming. At its heart is the wellspring.
Oh, but I still have so many questions.
You will have to ask them later. I am a busy fairy.
So, is there a whole colony of goblins living in the mines?
Nah, we never lived in the mines. We need fresh air just like you folks. But my ancestors did work the deep caves for generations and generations.
Ooh, fancy door. There's a note on it.
We went to the nursing home in Milkwater where Grandpa lives. He kinda perked up when Emmy and me started talking about all the fun we had at the summer festival. I wonder what it was like when he was our age.
When I grow up, I hope I can braid my hair like my mom. Do you know her? She runs the general store.
Yes, I know Lena. I'm sure she can teach you how to do braids.
She tries, but my fingers get all crossed up and tired all the time. My mom just has this way of making hard things look easy, you know?
You came here from the city? That's where I'm going the minute I turn 18. I can't wait.
This place feels so small, but whenever we go off island, I feel small.
I'll need to come back.
I asked Amir to come with me to Perry's shop to pick out the right herbs I need for an incantation. And she was like, no. What's that about?
Can you really see the future?
Yup. For example, you're about to ask another full question.
Never mind. Hi, Priestess.
For some, you will. Cast any good incantation spells lately?
No.
Ugh, me either. I'm not very good at them. How's your charm potion going? Found everything you need?
Yes.
Nuh-uh. I had to wait a really long time before I was...
Watch out for the journeyman. You're new and don't know better than to stay out of his schemes.
Yeah! Oh! Got one! Oh, quick! Oh! Oh, quick! Got one. Evening, Wesley. Hey, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. Ariel would flip out if I heard any wildlife in front of him. It's honestly a bit weird for me. Back home, everyone I knew either fished or hunted. Salmon and game are such a big part of living in Alaska, you know? There's that nostalgia. After I was, bitten, I left home right away. I didn't want to risk hurting my family. Some werefolks I met on the West Coast said that Perry might have potions that could help me, so I came here. Perry's been great, but she couldn't unwerewolf me. So, I don't know if I'll ever go home again.
I'm not saying it will ever truly make up for your loss, but maybe you could make this place your home? I never imagined I would feel so at home here when I first came to the island.
I hope you're right. I guess I have made some friends since coming here, yourself included. I should go fishing in Fairhaven more often, though. Nothing makes me feel at home like some fresh-caught salmon for dinner. You got this for me? I can't believe it! I'm going to start researching it right away! Oh, I can't wait to drink some of this while reading the latest detective novels that came in.
Is it time for bed? Things I want. Oh, such a good cat.
Our community is full of caring and clever people.
Finally!
The soil's been whispering stories to me lately. I used to think I was losing my mind.
Us not having a school.
I miss competing with Hazel's baking. It was such a nice break from thinking about real life at a time when I really needed it.
Do dreams mean anything? Mine keep getting weirder and weirder. I think they do. I bet if you asked Shelby, he'd have some good insight for you.
You gotta come out before sunrise, my dude. Dawn Patrol!
You came here from the city? That's wrong.
Summer's a great season for kicking back with an ice cold brew. Just don't kick back too far. I can't tell you how many broken bar stools I've had to replace.
I almost told Mom I like fennel, 'cause it's like licorice. But then I remembered I can't deal with another round of that. You look thirsty. We added extra sugar to yours.
I think Thomas looks forward to the kids' lemonade stand almost as much as they do.
Deep in thought, Vanessa?
What's that, dear? Oh, I'm so sorry. How rude of me. Yes, I was just contemplating our little town and all of its secrets.
Secrets?
Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Summer is beautiful, but it means big waves. I've put Kai back together so many times, I've lost count.
Like Humpty Dumpty?
Ha! You said it, not me.
If there's one thing being a messenger has taught me, it's that you can never expect what's on your path.
Hi, Parker. Chopping down some wood?
No. I've been coming by the woods every so often to see if my favorite flowering tree has bloomed yet. When I was a kid in the city, there was only one tree on our block, in front of my neighbor Miss Lovitz's house. Used to bloom pink petals once a year. It was like a miracle on that drab block. I gotta say, I don't miss that concrete jungle at all.
I can relate. I feel like when I was a kid, I used to dream all year of getting to come to Grandma's farm in the summer.
You were a lucky kid to get that break in nature. I've only ever heard good things about your grandpa, too. I bet it was nice having that time with him. I went back home one winter, and Miss Lovitz's house was gone and replaced by a new condo building. They took the tree out, too. See, in winter, it didn't look like much, just some spindly branches. But nothing can be in full bloom all the time, can it? Otherwise, you wouldn't appreciate it.
I guess that's true.
Take it easy, Tara.
My parents always pushed for me to be the best in everything. It's hard not to feel inadequate, but I'd rather stay happy. I'd love to have a mirror model.
Am I sure this is the Acolyte Witch? I'll have to make another potion and explain myself if I'm wrong. Here you go. Violet.
Yes! You figured it out! What gave me away? Now you're really one of us. I know it's a bit intimidating being the newest member, but I can already tell you're gonna do great.
How serious are tick bites?
Sebastian keeps asking me about setting up a pizza oven in here, but that kind of pie is not my forte. I order my za from Sophia. Just like...
Try giving this to your cow, Marty.
Wow. What's in it?
Secret Wylde family recipe.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna try this right now.
Everyone always wants their diamonds to have no inclusions, but I think a few imperfections just make them more unique.
It's dumb, but I can't help thinking my future husband's gonna walk through that door someday. Wouldn't that be a dream?
That's sweet. What should I bring? Maybe berry smoothies? Is it, it is! A recipe! Is it? It is a recipe!
Amira's always a fun chat. I could nerd out over data and statistics with her all day.
maybe this is a rude question to ask, but why do your feet point backwards?
They allow for the best kinds of trickery. When I lived in Pindoretama, I led more hunters away from the animals of the forest than any other curupira. Nothing confuses a human more than a set of tracks going the wrong direction.
If the wellspring is nearby, does that mean I can visit it?
Oh, of course not. The wellspring is absolute magic. That is why magic courses through every leaf and pebble in the gloaming. Only very experienced witches, or very old fae, can make it to the center of the gloaming.
Perry's got the best dreaming herbs. Your Grandma and I used to whip up all sorts of seeing potions.
Do you ever catch up with your family back in Alaska?
Well, my dad walked out on us when my brother and I were 3. Went back to Russia. My mom and I talk, but she also thinks I run a bookstore in Milkwater. I haven't been able to tell her about, you know. Oh, I can't wait to drink some of this while reading the latest detective novels that came in.
Which of the Fae was the first to live in Ravenwood Hollow?
My great-great-great-grandparents were fiddling with whirligig bits when Perry and Ariel came along. Oh, I hope my nephews will move back to continue the Grimsbark tradition.
When the days got their longest, my dad would leave out milk for the fairies. I thought it was foolish. But sometimes, well, do you ever wonder if fairies are real?
No, no, definitely not. Never.
Wonderful. I'm so glad you've decided to attend. Come by the Consciousness Center any night.
I'm all out of I could eat.
I could donate these shiitakes to the wellspring. Or I could prototype some cute mushroom leather boots.
Your grandmother never approved of the masks outside of rich, and I suspect you're not.
I had a chat with Ariel about what the fairy folk actually want for offerings. These days, even they have modern taste.
Have you been using that crystal ball? It'll help you get to know the folks in town, if, that's actually something you want to do.
You have done well and proven yourself worthy of our trust. We have to be careful, as there are those that would do us harm.
Why? The coven doesn't hurt anyone.
The word witch conjures up old stereotypes and superstitions in people's minds. They might panic when faced with something they don't understand. That's why we keep our identities a secret. Our friends and family might not accept us if they knew the truth.
But don't you think you should give them the chance to understand?
I wish it was that easy. So I think you suspect who I am. Write this speed up incantation. When you cast it, any crops or cauldrons nearby will grow or brew faster. Bring it to me in town when it's ready.
Okay, I'll make it speedy.
Get it? Run along, novice. The forest is full of useful ingredients for potions. Have you written this?
Not yet. Can you give me a hint?
Even now you're all grown up, still just as impatient, I see. Have you written this?
How do I do that?
You can craft it.
Tara, come in, come in. That smoothie looks delicious. Have some of the pie that Juliet brought. And popcorn from Sebastian. Violet, welcome.
Thanks. Hey, bud.
As I was saying, sometimes it can be helpful for us to confront the strength of our emotions. It makes us realize what actions we want to take, and what those actions are.
So, what did you think?
It all felt kind of cliched, you know?
Yeah, but you know what they say. Sometimes cliches are true. Tonight I realized I want to do more. About my mom disappearing. Like, maybe I should still be looking for her.
I don't know if that's what Vanessa meant.
I gotta stop at home before going to the circle. See you soon, Tara.
Have you written the speed up incantation yet?
Not yet. Can you give me a hint?
Even now, you're all.
Babe. It was Grandpa. Ow! Listen to that purr.
Were you the one who helped restore the ranch so that pretender and designer Mock Boots could move in? Great. Just great.
Am I sure this is the High Priestess?
Hey, just what I needed to make some new mulch. Appreciate it.
That medicine you gave me worked a miracle! Mona Lisa is back in action. Just look at this fresh milk. Oh, and here. You should have this for your trouble, too.
Happy to help.
Oh, I've already gotten 100 more followers on my social account since I moved here.
Wow, that's great.
Mm-hmm. People love photos of the authentic country life. But let me tell you, these chickens do not cooperate when I'm trying to compose a shot.
Say, Tara, I've been thinking about the fairies. What if they're the dark shapes in the woods at night?
I promise you, there are no fairies in the woods.
Yeah, you wouldn't know anyway.
Hi, Francis. Looking for pearls?
I was, but I guess I got lost in thought watching the waves. The water here is much colder, but the waves always make me think of La Isla. Not that I even got to visit it much. Growing up, I didn't really feel at home on La Isla, but I didn't really feel at home in the city either. Do you feel at home here in Fairhaven yet?
It's weird, but it feels more like stepping into a memory. I guess because I haven't really spent time here since I was little.
I can relate to that. I always used to feel that way when I went to see my cousins. Like there was something in my blood that remembered the place more than I did. Oh, listen to me. I'm just babbling out loud. Thanks for listening, Tara.
I miss Hazel. She was my most stubborn patient, but a wise one, too.
You know the statue of the two girls in Town Square?
Yeah, I was wondering about it.
They're my ancestors, Molly and Peggy Dahl. They were heroes in the Revolutionary War. My family has a lot of history on the island. It's a blessing, but it can be a lot to live up to sometimes.
I asked Daddy if we could build a zip line to get from our house to the stand. He said, "Get your eyes go." Yes.
You play really beautifully, Juliet.
Thanks. It's not like a big deal or anything.
You know, you're always welcome to join me in the no-shave movement I've got going on. It's summertime. Let those pins free.
My mom sometimes calls me by.
Honestly, I think the biggest reason I want to leave the island is that there's way too. I want to be busy.
Here's a stray cat that lives. Not that my.
It's finally hot enough to go to the beach. I love looking for seashells.
Notice anything different, Grandma? I'm officially a patron of Violet's boutique. She's so talented. Her fashions are as beautiful as her bouquets.
I heard a very good question from one of our members recently. They asked, "Messenger, I climb and I climb until they're blistered," and I told them.
I represent everyone in our community, not just people who like me. But most people like me.
I think I've really grown since I started walking my path. I got a better sense of what I'm worth, you know?
My older brother is the successful one in the family. But hey, I'm the one rolling in the dough.
Messenger Connor is a really humble guy, and he gave me a 2-for-1 package on seminar. I'll be reaching.
What's wrong, Cameron? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. Christy, my former co-star, has been really blowing up on social media lately. Of course, I'm happy for...
Thank you for taking a chance on the grief support group. That kind of thing isn't easy for a lot of people.
Am I sure this is the High Priestess?
Thanks. The school ran low on paper at the end of last semester. Is there something already written on it, though? I thought... No, it's blank. I'm seeing things.
Am I sure this is the High Priestess?
Oh, wow, well done. Thank you, novice. You should hold on to this, though.
Wait, this really means...
Shh. Someone might be listening.
But Lena, you're one of the most respected members in this community. I'm sure if you just told...
They're not ready. Not yet.
Like storms that make the river sing. Feel my magic from the spring.
Seasons and circles and lifetimes are all the same. They come and go, again and again.
Yes. Give it to Ariel.
Aw, so what is this little guy? Some sort of butterfly? Caterpillar?
No, it's a spinner. They're responsible for all the webs in the... where they're from.
Does he have a name?
I'm sure she does in her tongue, but I wouldn't presume to give her another.
Hey, Violet. How are your potion? Oh, wait. Can we talk about that here?
I mean, nobody's listening most of the time, so just use common sense and common words. So, like, not potion.
You have more questions, don't you?
Hey, there's a lot of information to digest.
True. Go on.
If the gloaming is so dangerous, why do you live near it?
Because we Fae must. We need at least a little magic in the ground under our feet, just like humans need at least a little sun on their skin.
Perry always gets excited to see if we'll receive offerings during the summer festival. Milk and honey are fine, I suppose, but how come nobody leaves books as offerings?
It was you I saw by Thomas's farm, wasn't it?
It sure was. And I really wish we could have chatted. But we're not supposed to show ourselves to new witches until the time is right. Lena says you're a talented witch. I'm raring to start on your broom.
So you're the one who makes everyone's brooms?
Oh, I don't make. I bond and balance them. Brooms are bonded to the witch, and they're often passed down family lines. You'll be using Hazel's old broom, but we gotta make sure it's balanced for you. Don't want you sliding off the back in midair. Whoa!
No, we certainly don't want that. But using my grandma's broom, I think it's a really nice idea.
Me too. I've got my Das Spanner, which belonged to his ma before him. You've already got the broom, but I'll also need essence of silver and some levitation potion. Just don't get that silver out round Wesley. It would be rude, you know?
I have a lot to learn about you all. I hope I don't embarrass myself.
Oh, no, you'll do fine.
Thanks, Grandma.
Can I get to work on the wild broom yet? Oh, please say yes, please.
It's your lucky day, Zephyr. I have everything you asked for.
Woohoo! Ha! Time to do some crafting.
You're really into this, huh?
I just love my work is all. Come back tomorrow, and I'll have your new ride ready.
You mentioned you have nephews.
Sure do. My sister and her family live in the city. Moved there years ago.
I didn't know goblins lived in the city.
Oh my, yes. Goblins love a good abandoned subway station. Ooh, nice and dank.
I found something. A recipe!
Alice texted me a while ago. I was surprised.
Cameron's influence troubles me. More and more people attend his services, which means he'll persuade them to believe that there are malcontents out to do harm to the community. We need more information. Novice, Acolyte, the time has come for both of you to learn shapeshifting. How do you feel about a feline spy mission?
Oh, yes! I see where you're going, and I like it.
Feline spy mission?
We'll learn how to turn into cats and then sneak into the consciousness center. How close is my guess?
Telepathically close. Every witch learns from Ariel how to shapeshift themselves into animals, but they must wait until they're old enough not to misuse such power. I trust both of you to treat your animal hosts with kindness.
What if I get stuck as a cat? Now, that would be funny.
Ariel won't let you get stuck as a cat, I promise. Parker's mentioned more and more talk of rooting out the malcontents, and Cameron is often scribbling in this tiny little notebook of his. We need to know what it says. Visit Ravenwood Hollow for a transmogrification lesson. Then see if you can find an open door at the center to sneak through.
This might be going too far. Couldn't we attend one of his sprint up the mountain seminars? Like, as humans?
They cost a fortune. I'm not paying those entrance fees. Besides, we need that notebook.
Hey, I'm not bothered by this.
As long as we don't get caught. So the head of the Fairhaven Coven is my former babysitter, Lena?
Don't say it.
But no one can hear us out here, and you're not wearing your mask.
It's the principle of the thing.
Your Gram was a fine witch.
I knew a witch once who transformed the bird.
What kind of a witch?
A good witch?
There are no good witch.
We totally need to do a Bring Your Familiar to Coven night. Amira's told me so much about her red fox.
So, you are to learn how to walk a mile in a cat's paws, are you?
Yes! Finally! I've been waiting for years!
I don't usually say this, but patience. Don't forget respect for the creatures allowing you to use their corporeal forms.
What? I thought we were going to learn how to transform into cat form.
Don't be ridiculous. No one can do that. But we can politely ask animals if we can ride along in their bodies for a while.
Exactly. Grey Malkin and Cleopatra here are experienced with ride-alongs. Oh, of course, of course. Tara, Violet, it's time for you to ask permission.
Grey Malkin, you are the noblest of felines. I would be grateful to walk with you.
Is this some sort of joke? A hazing ritual or something?
Friends, please excuse the manners of our newest member. Her speciesism is brought on by ignorance rather than malice.
Now, I can sense the thoughts of our fine friends with gills and feathers and fur. But what makes you unique, dear witches, is that you can share their consciousness. Tara? Cleopatra must know she can trust you.
Oh, okay. Cleopatra, can I, walk with you?
She said, of course. Now, take these shape-shifting incantations. You'll need to cast them on your chosen cat.
Holy ham sandwiches! It worked! I'm a cat!
Not just any cat, but your familiar. And she sees so much more than humans.
Now off with you. Do your skulking.
We need to head to the Consciousness Center. We've got to find out what's been happening there.
Wait, you sound normal. That's wild.
It raises so many questions, but we gotta scamper. There's no time to waste. I know being a cat is bonkers, but come on, no dawdling. I know being a cat... It's go time. We need to be totally silent. If they catch us in here, they might think we're just mousers keeping the center clean. Ew. But they're not gonna turn a blind eye if we start spouting the Queen's frickin' English.
Cat's got my tongue. Got it. Notebook, notebook. I wonder where it is. Here it is.
And the presence of malcontent seems to be on the rise in our fair town. It's they who spread the pagan beliefs we saw at the summer festival. Whatever they may call themselves, their purpose is clear: to sow chaos and keep you from your true potential.
That's a lie.
Who is that? Find them! Oh, a disembodied voice! It has to be witches. Oh, I mean, malcontents!
Time to scram.
Whew! Cleopatra is fast! That run barely took any effort.
Glad you enjoyed it, because I think the incantation is about to wear off.
Man, human senses are nothing compared to cat senses.
Whew, I know, right? Thank you, Grey Malkin.
You're the best, Cleopatra. Now, let's take a look at this journal.
We have a heck of a report to make to the Coven at the next meeting, that's for sure.
Listen to that purr. I could eat some... I could. Am I ready for bed? Oh, such a good cat. Finally! Yes!
Is it just me, or do Wesley's howls seem to be louder than normal? I think the guy's been in a good mood lately.
So, the new rancher...
No, I am not going to eat his livestock. I have more self-control than that.
I was just going to ask if you'd met him yet.
Oh.
Do you ever feel the wellspring becoming unbalanced, Witchling?
I don't think so. How would I feel that?
I suppose Fae have sharper senses. In any case, the wellspring is increasingly unpredictable. Someday soon, you may have to enter the gloaming.
Ooh, Wildling. This is extraordinary. With this, I will do mischief unlike anything you have ever seen. Humans have terrible senses of humor. I asked a flock of sparrows who had recently eaten to fly over the leader in your town, but he didn't even laugh when the birds let loose.
Well, I think that's funny.
Here to soak up some vitamin D? I'd take the beach over a supplement any day.
I've always appreciated watching Kai surf. He's a simple man who...
Come on, Mutilda, please!
Is this a bad time?
I don't even care enough to be embarrassed anymore. I can't get close enough to Mutilda to milk her.
What? She's not a Marty fan?
It's more than that. She got her vaccine shots recently, and now she's skittish. She won't let anyone approach her. I never thought ranching would be easy, but I never imagined it could be this hard. All my life, I worked for my dad in the city, helping him with his consulting business. I'm used to sending rapid-fire emails and picking the perfect spot for a business lunch, but calming animals? Why did I think I could figure that out? Maybe I should just go back to the city.
You're learning something new, so give yourself a break. You're doing fine.
Well, I suppose that's true. I appreciate the perspective shift.
Why don't you try approaching her slowly and speaking in a gentle voice?
If you say so. It's okay, Mutilda. I'm not going to hurt you.
No. You have to use a real baby voice.
Are you a good girl? Are you a cow? Have you ever been a cow? It worked! You are a cattle genius!
I have many talents.
Hey, thanks for helping me. You could have just walked away, but you didn't. Shelby told me, beware of the path I allow my feet to follow. Then I stepped right in a puddle. Why didn't he just say, hey, Marty, watch out for that puddle?
We're lucky. We never get hurricanes here. My parents told me all these wild stories about the hurricanes that hit La Isla and the damage they created.
It does seem like hurricanes come farther up the coast every year. But you're right, they don't hit Fairhaven.
Huh. Maybe Gibba will find out why.
I wish all foods had coconut, but Fairhavens just don't compare to back home.
My parents called the other day and asked if I wanted to sell the bar. They said it'd be...
I really love running the shop, but I wish I could mix things up sometimes.
There aren't more general things you can sell?
If you grow anything I can sell here, I would be happy to buy it from you.
Deal.
If there's one thing being a messenger has taught me, it's that you can never expect what's on your path.
Fish are my kindred spirit. We both can't hack it through life without the water.
You gotta be careful eating mushrooms. They'll take you places.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of people going on journeys.
Yeah. To the outhouse, in my case. I'm mushroom intolerant.
Is it silly that I miss heading out to water my garden on rainy days like this?
Deep in thought, Vanessa?
What's that, dear? Oh, I'm so sorry. How rude of me. Yes, I was just contemplating our little town and all of its secrets.
Secrets?
Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Have you built a new barn on your property yet? Happily, I vetoed legislation. The conservationists did, but we can't let waterfowl.
Otto, soft.
Ah!
Bread, buns, or a souffle? What are you craving today?
Well,
Oh, or perhaps you've got deliciousness to sell to me?
nope. Just thought I'd stop by and say hi.
Oh, well, that's sweet too. Little baker pun there.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I might swing by the bar tonight. It's perfect weather for sipping a beer and listening to the rainfall.
I'm still not ready to date again. Let me live vicariously through you. Anyone catch your eye yet?
The onsen is such a luxury. How many other meteorologists can say they have one in their front yard?
Hey, Tara, can I buy you a drink?
Just make sure you have some cash for the drink Kai is buying you. His tab's already maxed out.
Dude, I embrace the life of a nomad, okay? Having chill experiences, going to awesome places, and meeting cool people, that's what's up. Not materialistic things.
Hey, the universe comes into balance in the end. Sometimes you give, and sometimes you receive. I'm happy to pay for our drinks.
Well, Kai, looks like you found a kindred spirit.
If you'll pardon me, nature calls, and I must answer, my friends.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible wingman. I'll make it up to him by letting you know that Kai likes you, if you didn't already know that.
Spilling his secrets also makes you kind of a terrible wingman. But I appreciate your heart being in the right place.
Hey, I do what I can. Here's your drink. On the house.
Totally made my day, brah. Thanks.
Kai's always leaving for something new. I want to too, but I'm not sure what I should be looking for.
Tara, Violet, was your mission successful?
Was it ever? Once Ariel taught us how to transmogrify, we practically waltzed into the center.
Dragging that journal away in cat form wasn't easy, but we managed it.
He started a heading for a list here, possible malcontents. No names on it yet, though. That confirms my suspicions. This isn't just idle talk. Thank you, you two. You were excellent.
What can I say? We make formidable spies.
And you've performed admirably in your shape-shifting abilities. You may now shapeshift responsibly into a cat familiar after creating shape-shifting incantations of your own. In cat form, you'll be able to utilize their swift reflexes to catch fish and other useful items. Also, while the cat is in control, your body can be resting, so it allows for more hours in the day. Well done, both of you.
Do you have a familiar, High Priestess?
I do indeed, but she's a cormorant and she spends most of her time over the water. You're not likely to see her.
Shelby, do you have a familiar too?
I got, 4 right now, but I've had more. Only fools think you can have only one familiar. Your life changes every day, doesn't it?
Will we be seeing your familiar at the Coven Circle anytime soon?
Nah, he's a beaver, so he doesn't come around here. But if you see any dams, make sure you shout, "Good job, buddy!"
My familiar started clawing at our back door and then prancing over to the couch like it's his. Sebastian's like, "Why is this cat so chill with you?" And I'm like, who knows? Cats, dude.
What about you, Adept? Is your familiar around here somewhere?
Of course. She's a red fox that Ariel rescued from a trap a few years ago. She's a little skittish, but, oh, I adore her.
so tired.